shoulder of the road to keep that asphalt-ish surface all the way out to where the grass is, so. To me, that's where we are, right through the winter time, if it becomes an actual issue. I mean, right now it's a visual issue where you can see, see material out on the road, and as you're coming, it'd be northbound or in, I guess, northbound, westbound, whatever it is, coming back towards Horseman's Park, one of the inside curves, right before you get down the straightaway, is where the majority of it is. The other spots are relatively small in comparison to what it was to start with, so. That's my opinion, input, whatever.
Okay. Well, I guess moving on. Okay, I had this put on there, discussion and possible direction regarding parking problems on South Shore Drive. I had the, I'm now blocking his last name, my old biology teacher out there, Demler, complaining, that's a long time ago, I'll tell you, complaining of parking problems along the road where those new houses are built. People are parking up there, you literally, there's a hill, and people are just parking wherever they want to park. I couldn't even hardly get through the other day with the truck, parked on both sides of the road, and then you're pulling right out, somebody might come speeding down the road and somebody get hurt. We have to consider doing something out there, so I encourage you two guys to drive out there, look around, throw some thought into it, and
The road's narrow.
I know that, but I agree.
I'm not disagreeing with it, I'm just saying, it's, it's a narrow road. And the more homes that are built on the B side, it's just gonna further congest it, so.
There's two different things. One, if there's vehicles that are parked, construction traffic is its own beast, right? If there's vehicles that are parked there, I think Blue Spring Lake Drive and South Shore Drive are posted no parking. I think.
One end to the other?
I think.
No. I'm sorry, I live on South Shore Drive, I was trying to help. There's only no parking by the boat launch.
When the board wants for help, you can ask for it, otherwise it's a discussion they need to have.
Okay.
Nonetheless, if there's construction traffic that is impeding the road, then whoever sees it should call our friends in the ground uniforms to come out and have them eliminate
I will
the
tell
traffic
you that
problem.
I've had to do that 4 or 5 times in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. The other thing we can do is get a hold of Tom and say, hey, next time you're out, whatever, or do you have a contact, and get a hold of the builder for these sites. One of them for sure has driveway access issues all the way around. We've been fighting it since they started it
That up where
2
they
years
fixed
ago
the,
or whatever.
up where they fixed that road there a little further?
Correct. So,
Don't you live out there?
Yeah.
Blue Spring.
You're a supervisor, why can't you just walk up there and say, hey, you guys gotta
Eddie?
find
If
a
I'm,
way to park?
if I'm aware of it.
But that's why I raised my hand and asked the question. He
Oh,
said,
Frank, I acknowledge him.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're aware of it.
yeah, cause you know how when I go up there plowing in the wintertime, me and my kid are always, we're backing out of the driveway, the kid's like, what, car? You know, you can't see them cause cars are parked on both sides of the road, you know?
So if we're notified, one of us will,
Yeah.
glad to go talk to whoever.
Yeah.
If not, maybe it's something
I'll check back in some of the old ordinance books too to see if, signs were falling down, nobody ever replaced them,
I'll drive around tomorrow and see if what's posted and what's not posted.
Yeah, the other day I had to call because literally construction truck parked right in front of the boat launch. Nobody around, truck and trailer. Now that's used as an access for the fire department, let alone people going on the lake. It's ridiculous. Okay, anything else on that one? Number 5, request for approval of a beverage operator license.
We have an application from Brianna Susky Payton, and she would like a license to work at Rushing Waters. She has only 1 speeding ticket everything looks good.
So she's met all the requirements?
Yes, she's done the training, she's provided the certificate, she's paid the fee. The only thing that was wrong is she accidentally downloaded the village's form and filled that out and submitted it to me, but our form is almost exactly the same. She's agreed to come in and sign a new one. All the information we needed was on the village's form.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the chief over here because I was at their last meeting. Now, there's gonna be a way to just get your operator's license on the state website or something.
So Act 73 was passed in 2023. First half of that act went into effect in 2023, and it governed all kinds of things about whether a store or a restaurant can serve alcohol, what they can do, how much they can serve if they make it. Second part of Act 73 that takes effect January 1 is the state will be issuing all operators licenses. The townships, the villages need to address their own ordinances if they want an additional license that they want to issue. So if you continue as a town board, and the attorneys in the room can look into it more, but if you wish to require that they have the state license and a township license or town license, you may do that. Or some villages are eliminating the requirement for a local license, taking what the state does, and at that point in time, if they have the state license, the reason for that's been explained to me, is if you get a state license, you can work anywhere, as long as they don't have that additional local license requirement. Some people don't want to do the work, it costs money to process those licenses.
And that has to be posted at the establishment, right?
The license for the establishment has to be posted. The state license, we can go look at online. So I can go look up and see if Mr. Freshwater has a state license by looking online through a database that's open to the public.
Thank you,
But
sir.
that requirement for the town to have that, what you're now approving, or looking at approving effective January 1 is not a requirement unless you require it here to have that outside that state. Does that make sense?
Any questions about that? Everything good with the license then?
If you approve that,
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the operator license for the gal.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. There's no old business, I need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion that we adjourn the town board meeting Monday, December 9th, 2024.
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Here, I want to give you this, Mary. This is actually the real figures of what has gone on with trees and stuff, not the fictitious figures. Breaks it down to what it's for, and we had 55, that's what we spent, 300 this year, but 55,000. Okay?
My camera's old. Sorry.
I see what you're talking about.
Chairperson, you should not be paying.